Greetings, beautiful beings, and welcome to the Breathing Bar. I'm your bartender, Ahuvia, and we are excited that you came by to visit us today. Today, we're continuing on our fall equinox flow of bringing it to the table. Bringing it to the table, saying it's time to release and not hold on to anything. Bringing it to the table doesn't mean it's going to get resolved today, tomorrow, next month, 6 months from now. But when you bring it to the table, it's in the forefront of your consciousness. So there's active work being done. It's not sitting in some reservoir, just continuing to collect energy from all over to build up this tsunami that's soon going to explode. We're past the stage of needing to explode. We need people that can control themselves, and that's where we are right now. So today I wanted to focus in on something really key when it comes to being able to control yourself. And today we're talking about it's time to be aware of all your nuances because they communicate for you and through you to the universe. And when I say nuances, I mean it's time to be aware of your pains, your little aches, your thoughts. Whatever your body is communicating to you at any given time, whatever your mind is communicating to you, know for a surety it's communicating the same thing to the universe. Because all these nuances, all of these things have frequencies, and it makes up your total frequency. So at the end of the day, you may not even be aware, but it doesn't matter. There's a conversation going on between your nuances and the universe. I'll just say it like that. So everything is trying to communicate. Either you're going to listen and respond and be aware and learn to control and pull things in, or the universe will respond with the relativities that come with whatever is being communicated. So at the end of the day, you always have a choice. And a lot of times we don't think about, because so much is going on in our conscious mind with relationships and with society and with the world itself, we don't look at our nuances. We kind of bypass them. We take some deep breaths and bypass the nuances of how our body's communicating to us and how our mind may be communicating. And it may not be anything that's grandstand that's going to take the place of all of the intensity of what's going on with you in your life right now. But it's more valuable because at the end of the day, these nuances make up you, your frequency. And the more you relegate it to the back burner, the more you stay out of your control, out of your power. And you'll continue to have to deal with all the things outside that you scramble around trying to deal with. I know from experience. Everything is always from experience for Uvia. So today, it's time to go in and be aware. A lot of times I used to think that it was wonderful being in that blissful ignorance of unknowing. You know, the naivety. And sometimes it is. But one thing I have realized is the more that you know, and the more that you understand, and the more that you're aware, the more powerful the relativities and the more powerful the universal laws are when they bring their relativities to you. Because you're in such an awareness. So when they bring something, it is like bam. And you feel it on a deeper, deeper level. And so that's why now when you're thinking about something, and if you're in an awareness and evolving in your consciousness and your ability to control yourself, the power that you're wielding is much stronger. You're not at the same frequency you were when you just started figuring it out. The more you start controlling yourself, the more powerful you become. So when relativities come to you, they're just as powerful or more so. And that's why knowing and understanding your nuances are important. When you were naive and didn't know, your power wasn't as strong. So when the relativities came to you, they'd hit you, but they don't hit you the same way as when you're aware and you are moving in your power. And I think many of you know what I'm talking about. So that's where we are, and that's what I want you to think about. What are the nuances that have been communicating to you? And like I said, that was just the word I chose. What are the little kinks? Like I sprained my knee and hurt the other one at the same time. And they communicate to me. And I'm listening to what they're saying. And so much has shifted in my life because I've listened. I'm moving very differently. I'm aware on a different level. And the beauty is my body is responding in a powerful, positive way because of that. There are some balancing acts that I have to do even in this space because the lifestyle that many times I live or we live may not be the one that resonates with you at your highest realm of wellness. So you have to balance it out until you recalibrate and do something different. So bringing it to the table, what are you bringing to the table today when it comes to the nuances that you may have been putting on the back burner? What are these nuances saying? And more so, can you discern how the universe is responding to these nuances? These feelings, these thoughts, these sensations, they're a language. They're all a language. It's a language that you have to learn. And I realize that there's a linguistics is not just out of the mouth. It's through sensations. It's a frequency and it's communicating. And learning how and understanding how to respond and what it's saying gives you a deeper understanding of yourself, a deeper control, a deeper compassion, a deeper empathy. And that's really where we are. We're moving into this space of really taking control of ourselves from a empathetic level, from a level of compassion, putting ourselves first so that we can really have the healing relationship with ourselves that we need in order to deal with the world around us in a healthier way. We don't just do all of this so that we can go live in bliss. We do all of this so that no matter what space we're in, we can find a balance and a type of bliss. Bliss doesn't always mean it has to be the happiest of situations, but it does mean it's bliss because you're in control and you're finding a balance to allow yourself to flow through the scenario, the situation in a healthier way. So that's what we're talking about today, week 5 of bringing it to the table. It's time to be aware of all your nuances because they communicate for you and through you to the universe. And I never told you what I was drinking today. I am sipping on just a nice apple, ginger, Thai basil fusion with turmeric. And it's just so relaxed. Oh, and lemon and cayenne. So I kind of fused that for the past couple days. That's my go-to when I just want that rejuvenating, yummy taste. You know, and apples, ginger, turmeric, basil, lemon, cayenne, that does it for me. So I'm sipping on that, and that's what I kind of took through my day yesterday and today. So you all have a beautiful, beautiful moment wherever you are. And remember, we do have the interactive journal on the website. And if you ever want the interactive journal from past Breathing Bar podcast, we have them all listed. So you can just download them at your convenience. You may find some quirks here and there because there were some bloopers I made as I was posting them. And I've been working to kind of balance everything so they align better with the podcast. But you live and learn. This has been an evolutionary process for me, to say the least. So I will see you all next week. Thanks for stopping by, and we will talk soon. Give thanks.